See with the rebound. Here's Alexander. Johnson outside. Left side Jackson. Back to Johnson. And Bowles sends it back.
And it's not just Bowles' size that makes him such an excellent shot blocker. He's got great instincts as well. Not many guys come out of games with more blocks than points, but that's typically the stat line for Manute.
So it's New Jersey now, following the bucket by the Hornets. And it's going to be out of bounds. New Jersey will retain possession. Johnson down low. Nice D from Laimbeer.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
It might not add to his stat line, but the offense will certainly be more cautious around him after that.
Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
And you can tell Kerr has a good sense for the floor, which helps him find a ready shooter to deliver the ball to.
Now here's Henson. Pass to Coleman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Good job by the officials. Yes, we are giving credit to the officials.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And here's Bogues. Over to the left wing. Kerr outside. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Laimbeer with the steal. For the 3. Rebound New Jersey. And now New Jersey on the break. Here's Watley. And stolen by Bogues. Into the lane. Pass to Watley. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. No one near Henson as he lets it go. The 3. Knocked away. And they recover it. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Kept alive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, a sweet jam. He really stuffed that one in.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. Here's McMillan. Screen by Bryant. Miller outside. Charlotte no good that time either. The Nets with the lead. Down low. Here's Brown. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Left side, Miller. There's a screen by Bryant. It's deflected. And they're able to recover. And stolen by Longley. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. .107 left in the first quarter. The drive by Bagley. Over to the wing. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Pass to Watley. Puts up a three, and it's Rambis with the rebound. Charlotte trailing. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
The defense knew better than to mess with him on that one.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Brown. The Nets shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game. First one falls for him.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
Here's Miller. Banked in off the glass. Miller's got 6 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
New Jersey shooting their sixth and seventh free throws in the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
7 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Payne. To the middle. Out to Miller. Three-pointer. That shot misses. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets out in front, up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Jersey?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Being much more physical on the glass.
To the inside. The steal. Inside. Going inside. Longley can't get it to go. To the middle. Here's the break. Bogues, good. Bogues has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Hornets. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And his teammates appreciate him sacrificing his body. Just a gritty defensive play.
Pass to McMillan. The rebound by the Nets. On the wing, Morris. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And you always like to see that spark offensively.
Here's Bull, covered by Longley. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Alexander. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And you could feel the whole game shift with that sequence. What a game changer.
Now here's Payne. Not enough on that one as it misses. Morris outside. Over Lambier. Morris, no good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Absolutely not the best decision.
Here's Bogues. Pass to McMillan. Here's Payne. No good on the three. New Jersey leading by 3. Longley with the bucket. And the NBA rumored to be looking at adding teams again. Mike, expansion. Do you worry about the rapidity of expanding in this league?
The town overall will take a hit, but the markets are there for future NBA franchises. You wonder if they'll even look outside the USA for expansion.
Someday, though, it probably is coming our way. We're going to see teams overseas. It would only make sense, wouldn't it?
It certainly would, and we see the leagues that are formed in other countries where players who don't make it in the NBA go there and make a pretty good living, and they feel that they would like to try and compete at the NBA level, so why not have a franchise?
And here are the Nets now. 3-point lead. Pass to Hansen. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Picked off in midair. Charlotte moving the ball around. Good on the shot. And now just a 1-point Nets lead.
Nice ball movement. Kerr getting the assist.
Here's Polynice. Morris looking over the floor. Over Miller. That one a little long. And so here's Charlotte. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter, so they take the lead. Miller's got 8 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Hansen. Scoreless thus far. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
For 3, Kerr. Good on the 3-point shot. Kerr's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hornets. Here's Polynice. Can they get it?
An undeniable jam. No way of stopping it.
And the Hornets call time here. There's 1:59 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Bogues. New Jersey with the rebound. Here's Polynice. Pass to Hansen. Over Kerr. And Bull pulls it down.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
It's deflected. .130 left in the first half. They get the rebound. On the wing, Johnson. Johnson draws the double. 5 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Hornets making a change here. Here's Kerr. He has 5. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Coleman.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, the defense can't continue to give him that shot and expect the same results.
Here's Watley. Trailing by 2. Kicks it out to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Coleman. The second chance effort. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Here's McMillan. Charlotte no good that time either.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wasted no time on that one. Miller's got 11.
He has a particular set of skills, and they're very hard to watch.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
And that begins with better pressure on the ball. They need some better effort defensively.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Nice to have young legs. Johnson keeping that possession alive.
And it's Miller in the corner. Over Johnson. Miller, no luck. And stolen by Miller. And it's good for 2. 13 points in the game.
With no one getting in his way, he goes for the easy money. Excellent play.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Hornets on top, ending the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. There's a good screen. Pass to Jackson. Here's Coleman. Lambier defending. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Maybe he can do it a few more times and help open this game for them a little.
Now, here is Lambier. Nothing on the board. Down low. Here's Johnson. And Miller with the block. And they get it back. Pass to Henson. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Coleman. For the lead. Nice D from Lambier.
And the defense wasn't horrible, but still, he's got to come through there. There wasn't enough resistance to prevent him from scoring that one.
Now, here's Bogues. Here's Bull. And he gets the bucket. Bull's got his third basket of the night right there.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. Nets trail by 3. On the wing, Jackson. High post, Henson. Driving inside.
What a find off the pick and roll action, showing he's good at finding his guys.
Now here's Bogues. Stolen by Jackson. It's 2-on-1. For the lead, Polynice, and that's good. Polynice has got 4 points this quarter. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
Using that size to his advantage, Johnson knows how to work his frame.
And the Hornets making a change here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Miller outside. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. Nets leading by 3. Here's Polynice. And Bull sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Bull. To the paint. Pass to Polynice. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Polynice has got 10.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside right to the bucket.
Payne's shot is good.
Perfect pass there, understanding how to set up his teammate.
Now Jackson. Payne covering. Miller outside. Baseline J on the way. The rebound by the Nets. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. They set the pick. He takes it in. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Hornets trail by 3. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Miller surveying the floor. Yep, that one goes. 15 points in the game.
I don't think they'll want him taking that shot again. His teammates are just laughing and shaking their heads.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. Here's Johnson. Pass to Watley. Fires for 3. And it's Rambis with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Defensively, that's not the game plan. But sometimes you get lucky.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
Boy, a miss slam would have been deflating. Nice to see him finish it off.
Now, here's Longley. Shoots over Bryant. Longley can't get it to go. The Hornets trail. Miller outside. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Longley. Pass to Morris. Here's Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. He tries for 3. The offensive rebound. Lets it go with a 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Hornets ball. To the inside. Here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Love the communication. He knew just when and where to send the hot pass. Maybe nerves got the better of them there, resulting in a miscommunication. That's not what Coach wants to see in a close game.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Kerr can't hit. The Nets with the lead. Right side Bagley. To the paint. Longley with the bucket. Longley's got 6 points.
Solid team basketball, keeping the ball moving and creating a great shot.
And the Hornets miss again. Here's Watley. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nets lead by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Bagley, no good. Hornets trail by 4. Pass to Payne. Here's McMillan. Bogues with it. Covered by Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Cole, that's good.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
And the game isn't over yet, but that was huge. Let's see if they're able to close it out.
Watley misses.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
And the Hornets making a change here. Inside. Here's Reed. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Morris. Drives to the hoop. And Morris throws it down.
Oh, great job to punch it in off the drive. Let them know you've arrived.
Here's Lambier. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it.
Don't sleep on the jumper of Lambier. It's solid. He's put in a ton of work on it.
Down low. Bagley. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. And there it is for him.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
Pass to Payne. Outside to Bogues. Some nice passing here by Charlotte. Reed with it. New Jersey on D. 4-point game. Miller, no luck. Out left to the wing. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he continues to shine tonight. I can hear his coach telling the team, keep getting him the ball.
Here's Longley. Here's Bagley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Muggsy Bogues picks one up.
And I like watching Bradley orchestrate an offense. So good at finding ways to involve teammates.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now Bogues. Kerr outside. Polynice with the rebound. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the New Jersey Nets. They lead by 4. Pass to Polynice. He goes in for the dunk.
The floor awareness of Johnson on display. Fantastic pass to the open man.
There's Miller with the 3. Rebounded by Coleman.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I'm sure he'll take another shot at it if they keep giving him openings.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
These high percentage looks don't come easy for Bagley, but he fights for them.
Hornets trail by 6. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Both teams will make substitutions. Nets leading by 6.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
You have to be careful now. You don't want to give away free points at the line.
Launches a 3. Second shot opportunity. And Bowles sends it back. Coleman gets the bucket. The Hornets call time. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Hornets was getting across in the huddle. He said in the huddle, we got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Bull. And here's Kerr from the arc. They get it again. Tries yet again. Rebounded by the Nets. On the wing, Jackson. Johnson outside. Henson with it. Over Miller. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Johnson. Nets leading by 8. Here's Henson. And the layup's good off the glass. Henson's got his first points of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Here's Coleman. Pass to Polynice. .103 left in the fourth quarter. They double him with Bryant. Back to Henson. 4 on the shot clock. Fires the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Henson's got the lead up to 13 now for New Jersey.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
I think the fans are a bit shocked. Their squad got run out of the gym.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And this game wasn't even as close as the score indicates. Nothing you can do but shake this one off, and things happen to you like that.
Here's Coleman. Offensive rebound. Tries again, and he lays it up and in. And the Nets lead by 17. And so it's New Jersey easily grabbing this